The Wizards top 10 Intercontinental champions. Oh my gosh.
Now, I will preface this. It's a mix of modern and legends.
Okay.
And part of my criteria, I looked at length of title reigns.
Mm-hmm.
I looked at number of title reigns.
Mm.
So that being said, that's kind of where and I also so the length of title reigns more. I
Mm-hmm.
looked more at the combined days than the individual title reigns.
Okay, I see where you're going with that. All right, God, you're gonna make this challenge. I got a pen and paper here that way I can keep track of. We ain't going in any particular order, I'm guessing, are we?
No, go
Okay.
ahead. I'll let you know where
Go,
they
go.
fall on my list when you
Okay.
get one.
That way I can write it down. And for those watching, see if you guys get it right or whatever, and or tell us who your top 10 or top 5 Intercontinental champions are in the comments below. I'd love to read them. All right,
definitely leave the comments on who your top Intercontinental champions are. Love to hear that back. Hear back from fans.
Absolutely. All right, so okay, I want to say since you're talking about length and reign, Honky Tonk Man has to be on there, right?
He is number 4.
Oh wow, that's pretty high on the list, man.
And the reason he is at number 4 is because of that length. He was for the longest time the longest reigning Intercontinental champion.
Yep. And overlooked, sadly.
Yes.
Let's see. Time's help. Jericho.
Jericho is number 1.
Aha, there we go.
So I'm a Jerichoholic, and I will be probably till the day I die. I know some of his recent work has not been his greatest. The Learning Tree, I'm looking at you.
But
Please, God, if we can never have that again. But most title reigns for the Intercontinental Championship, and even though they were short reigns, he only had the combined days of I couldn't find an exact number. It was between 300 and 315 or what I found. Days.
All right. So those were obvious too. That automatically popped in my head when you were mentioning your ruling there. I got to think here. Well, hang on. Let me do this. Let's go back a little bit here to the very first one. Pat Patterson.
Pat Patterson is number 5.
Okay.
Of course, Pat has to be on the list as the very first Intercontinental champion.
That one, the tournament in Rio de Janeiro. What's up with wrestling in Rio de Janeiro when it comes to
it's a hot spot.
It's a hot spot for tournaments, apparently. In
wrestling. When I have my wrestling company in place and I have the tournament for my heavyweight champion, it's going to be in Rio.
Where are we going to get the money?
Hey, I didn't say how I'm going to make it happen. I just said when it happens.
Oh my gosh. You're on one tonight, bro. All right, so we got Chris Jericho at 1, Honky Tonk Man at 4, Pat Patterson at 5. Well, we mentioned him earlier. Do you have Eddie on your list?
Eddie is not on my list.
Wow, that's kind of
he should be, but I had a soft spot for some of the other people that are on there.
Okay.
Eddie would probably be one of 3 honorable mentions.
Okay, so I'll put an honorable mention list down here. Because, I mean, when I think Intercontinental Champions, Eddie is definitely one of those people, personally, to me. Especially during the Mullet era, whenever he came back and had that, what was it? The ladder match with RVD on Raw?
Yes.
Perfect match.
And his time with China when he held the Intercontinental Championship.
Coincidentally, Jericho and China had the... Is China on this list?
She is not.
Wow, okay. Now that I think about it, we're talking about China. I guess not. Wow. Okay. Say greatest Intercontinental champions. Is Miz on here?
He is. Miz is number 3.
Dang, that's pretty high on your list.
Well, I'm a big Miz mark, so I think he's the most underrated persona in WWE, in my opinion, because he's great on the mic. He's safe and he's good in the ring. And he's held that Intercontinental Championship 8 times. So my
Is
question there, though, is should Mr. Jericho make his way back to WWE? Do they give Miz another Intercontinental Championship reign and have those two fight it out to be the best Intercontinental Champion?
that'd be a great storyline.
I think it would too.
That would be a great storyline, I think,
I
especially if
won't take credit for that. I will give credit to my tag team partner Nick Bull on that one, but
that actually would be a great one. It set it up for, I wouldn't say Mania, but maybe a SummerSlam.
maybe a SummerSlam. Okay.
That would be good. I can see that definitely. Uh, you said it was a mix of legends and modern, right? Of course, because we got Miz on here now. Hmm. No, well, Dolph Ziggler?
No.
No Dolph. Okay.
No Dolph. I wouldn't even put him in honorable mention just because I like the names that I have on here more. And that's not to discredit Dolph Ziggler. He was fantastic, great Intercontinental Champion, and did a lot of good work with it. He just
Okay.
wasn't on my radar when I picked the list today.
Right when you think we're Intercontinental Champion. Oh, Bret Hart.
Oh, Bret Hart is for sure on here. He is number 8.
Wow. 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 You put Bret low on the list. Canada's not going to be happy with you, pal.
Well, he's on the list, so they should at least thank me for that.
So he's 8, you said?
Yes, and you can't go wrong with Bret Hart. He has to make the list because he's Bret Hart.
And plus that Mania match with him and Piper.
Yes,
Perfect.
100%.
Now, I wouldn't include Piper on this list because he won it one time. And it's kind of forgetful. I hate saying it like that.
That's true. I will tell you there is two individuals. No, hold on. There are 2 individuals.
Mm-hmm.
No, 3. I'm sorry. 3 individuals that have one title reign.
But
and
it's
you guessed
memorable.
2 of them.
Rick Rude.
Rick Rude is not on the list.
Wow. Really?
You've got 2 of them who are on the list, Pat Patterson and the Honky Tonk Man.
Okay.
So I'll throw that out there.
Well, I'm surprised Rick Rude's not on there.
He definitely could have been too. This is why these lists are so hard, is because there's so many great names you can put on a list like this. I think it's why, I mentioned doing the Mount Rushmore thing with Nick.
Well,
I think that's why we didn't do anymore after that. It's because it's just so hard and subjective.
Right. Well, this is kind of fun. I'm not going to lie. Let's see. Rob Van Dam.
No.
Wow. That is kind of shocking.
I'm not the biggest Rob Van Dam fan. I don't dislike him. He's a good wrestler. He's entertaining. He's just not really high on my list of people that I gravitate towards.
Would you say an honorable mention, though?
I would give him an honorable mention.
Okay. Let's see. Oh, goodness gracious. You're making my head spin here. Owen Hart.
I did not have Owen, unfortunately, and that's an oversight on my part because he is definitely someone who should be on this list.
Yeah, I've seen that. No, I was going to say Road Dogg, but no, that's a no. So we got, here, I want to name who we got so far. We got Chris Jericho, The Miz, Honky Tonk Man, Pat Patterson, Bret Hart. You're not making this easy. Ultimate Warrior.
Warrior's not on my list either.
Okay. That was a shot in the dark. But Randy Savage.
Believe it or not, Randy is not on here either.
Wow.
And I love Macho Man.
I mean, you're on another podcast with his illegitimate son. Well, depends on who you talk to. Some people say he's Macho Man's son. Some other people say he's Eugene's son. So Macho Man is out. Randy Orton.
No.
Wow, that's shocking. So
you're halfway through, and I will preface this.
Okay. There's
only one modern day wrestler left on the list.
Only one? Wow.
Yes.
Oh. Kofi?
Nope.
No Kofi. Modern wrestler. Gunther.
It's Gunther. He's number 2.
Whoa.
I was channeling Never Wrong Nick Bull with that pick.
Okay, explain.
Nick is the biggest Gunther mark I know.
Well, he's no longer welcome to the Jumper. I'm kidding. Nick's
He would
always
call himself a homer for Gunther.
Oh, goodness gracious. All right. So we got our top 5 at least. We got Jericho at 1, Gunther at 2, Miz at 3, Honky Tonk Man at 4, Pat Patterson at 5. And on the other side of the spectrum, we have Bret Hart at 8. How dare you score down the Hitman that low, sir? All right. So
you'll understand why I think with 6 and 7 when you get them.
Okay. But the rest are legends?
Yes.
The rest are legends. The rest are legends. Ooh. Man, that's tough. Shawn Michaels.
Shawn Michaels is number 7.
Okay.
Of course, I can't leave Shawn Michaels off the list. I am a big Shawn Michaels fan, and WrestleMania 10. I don't think I need to say anything more than that.
What's that white strap? He was the one that kind of brought that out too.
Yes.
That was beautiful. I still think it's beautiful.
Best Intercontinental Champion design there ever was.
And that's the one Cody brought back.
Yep.
I'm surprised you don't have Cody on this list.
Yeah.
You said legends, so I automatically know he's not on it.
Right. I thought about Cody, but no, there were a couple people that I thought were more deserving.
Okay. So I love how you have Shawn Michaels and Bret Hart together. You did that on purpose, didn't you?
6, 7, and 8 are all on purpose.
Triple H?
No.
Wow, okay.
His nose is too big to be on this list.
We'll talk about that later. Okay. Okay, gosh. So I got 3 more. Bulldog?
No.
Wow, okay.
But I'll give him an honorable mention for the match in 92 at Wembley.
Yeah, that was a good one. Let's see. Legends. Ooh, you're making me think here, pal.
Another hint?
Hang on. Yeah, let's use a phone hint.
Okay. The 3 remaining, none of them are with us any longer.
Fuck, that don't narrow it down.
Well,
but hang on.
My math on that.
Hang on. So none of them are with us anymore. Oh, okay.
I need to double check. I need to fact check that.
Okay.
No, I am incorrect.
One is still with us.
Okay.
Wait, was Don Morocco ever Intercontinental Champion?
Yes, he was. He had 2 title reigns, 541 days total. He is number 10. And the reason he made this list is because he carried that Intercontinental Championship when WWF left the NWA.
Okay, that's what I thought. Okay, Don Morocco. All right. The original Rock. Oh, The Rock?
No, I would give him an honorable mention too, though.
What about Steve Austin?
Steve Austin is not on the list.
No.
Love him to death, but...
Yeah, where he had his neck injury, that kind of kaput the Intercontinental title reign.
Yeah.
But it is awesome that he is mentioned as an Intercontinental Champion.
Oh, for sure.
6, 7, and 8's on purpose. Okay. So there's a connection between Shawn Michaels, Bret Hart, and this next person.
Well, there's a connection between it's like 6 degrees of Kevin Bacon, we'll say. They're connected, but not like directly connected, all 3 of them. One connects to the other.
I don't know if he's on your list, but I'm just going to say it because this actually happened one time. Marty Jannetty.
We're done. I'm out of here. No. That coward is not on my list.
I knew it.
Brought him up, and his cowardice for jumping through that window to escape Shawn Michaels.
Hey. But no, there's something in history not many people know. Marty Jannetty actually is technically a Intercontinental Champion.
Correct.
Just like him and Shawn technically won the tag team championships from the Hart Foundation, but they took them off of him for some stupid reason.
Because it's best for business or something.
All right. So So I get.
Got
God,
number 6 and number 9.
I know, but you're making me think harder now. Godfather ain't on this list, is he?
Nope.
Okay. Dang, dude, this is a good list. Not arguing with this list at all. Dang. Who's the connection more indirect to? Sean or Brett?
Sean.
Tatanka?
Nope.
Wait, no, he didn't win the Intercontinental title. No, that's not right. No, what did he? No, what?
Not that I remember.
No. Okay, why did I got to thinking of Mania, I guess. I don't know. Let's see. Razor Ramon.
Razor Ramon is number 6.
I want to kick myself in the butt for that.
Him and Sean had 2 of the best ladder matches in history.
Yep, Mania and at SummerSlam, the rematch.
Yep.
Okay, now I got one more. Number 9. Okay, you got to give me a hint here.
He is someone who should have been a world champion in WWF.
I would have said Razor Ramon on that guess, or Piper, but oh god, 80s or 90s?
Little of both. Early 90s.
Early 90s. Okay. Early 90s are Texas Tornado?
No, good call out. I would give him an honorable mention as well.
Okay, on Eric. Yep. Hey, who yes was an Intercontinental champion? Oh God.
You're gonna kick yourself when you get
myself over the Razor Ramon answer because I should have got that right off the bat. Oh God, number 9. Give me one more hint.
All right. His finishing move was a specific type of suplex.
Suplex. Mr. Perfect. God.
Mr. Perfect. Hennig had 2 title reigns for a combined 406 days.
So I want to kick myself over those last 2 because I should have got those.
I will also throw out a honorable mention to Pedro Morales, who almost made the list.
Mm-hmm.
But I thought the fact that Don Morocco carried the title from when they departed from the NWA was a little more historic than Pedro's reigns.
All right, so I'm getting this list typed out here so the folks here who are watching can see it. So I probably misspelled a lot of these. So, wow. So Razor Ramon, I should have guessed that one because of Shawn Michaels. And you know, that is, I see where you did with that because both him and Sean, him and Brett were New Generation. So,
right.
And I don't know, would you say Mr. Perfect's New Generation?
I see Perfect as more of a golden era. How do I want to put this? He's kind of a crossover between the golden era and the new generation, in my opinion.
I probably misspelled Morocco. Hang on.
Murocco. Oh, or Muraco. Sorry. ACO.
So I did spell it right. Okay. So we're going to add this. Here we go. Here's the list right here for those that are watching. Chris Jericho at 1, Gunther at 2, The Miz at 3, Honky Tonk Man at 4, Pat Patterson at 5, Razor Ramon at 6, 7, Shawn Michaels, Bret Hart at 8, Mr. Perfect at 9, and The Rock, Don Morocco at 10. That is the Wizards' top 10 Intercontinental champions. God almighty, that was more time consuming than what I thought it was going to be, but it was fun. So
I enjoyed that. I thought that was a good segment. I enjoyed kind of
we'll have to do. If you guys want more of the Wizards top 10, let me know. Let us know in the comments below because that was challenging. I got a few off